The Stoics mastered the art of understanding human nature, and when it comes to attraction, subtle signals often reveal the deepest truths. Women communicate their interest in ways that are sometimes easy to miss, but when you know what to look for, the signs are undeniable. In this video, we'll break down 7 crystal-clear signals that women find you sexually irresistible. These behaviors aren't just random, they're rooted in subconscious attraction, and understanding them will elevate your confidence and awareness in every interaction. Stay with me till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments. Let's uncover these hidden signals together. Chapter 1: Synchronized Attention. You walk into a room, and suddenly the energy shifts. Heads turn, conversations pause briefly, and women begin to exchange glances. Some suddenly adjust their posture, crossing their legs or straightening their back, while others tuck their hair behind their ears or smooth their clothing. This isn't a random occurrence, it's synchronized attention, one of the most undeniable signs of your magnetic presence. Stoicism teaches us the importance of intentionality, and the way you carry yourself speaks volumes before you even say a word. Your body language plays a pivotal role in how others perceive you, especially women. Standing tall, maintaining steady eye contact, and moving with deliberate purpose exudes an aura of confidence that's hard to ignore. Women notice men who command a space effortlessly, without trying too hard to draw attention. This collective reaction is their subconscious way of acknowledging your presence and signaling their intrigue. But synchronized attention isn't just about physical appearance, it's about the energy you project. When you exude calm self-assurance, it creates a ripple effect that influences the atmosphere around you. Women are naturally drawn to men who radiate a sense of stability and control, and this allure often transcends words or actions. It's about being present in a way that feels grounded and authentic, a quality that's inherently attractive. The beauty of this signal lies in its subtlety. Women may not even realize they're reacting in unison, but their body language speaks louder than words. They might shift in their seats, mirror your movements, or glance your way repeatedly. Each gesture, no matter how small, is a piece of the puzzle that reveals their growing interest. For the Stoic-minded, synchronized attention is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and composure. It's easy to let such moments inflate your ego, but true confidence comes from remaining grounded. Acknowledge the attention with a calm smile or a brief nod, but don't let it distract you from your purpose. This restraint not only reinforces your self-assurance, but also amplifies your appeal. One key aspect of synchronized attention is the way it reflects your ability to stand out in a crowd. Women are naturally drawn to men who possess a unique blend of confidence and humility. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest, it's about embodying a quiet strength that sets you apart. This quality is rare, and when women sense it, they can't help but take notice. Your posture, demeanor, and presence all contribute to this magnetic effect. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of body language as a reflection of inner character. When you walk into a room with your shoulders back, head held high, and a purposeful stride, you send a powerful message: you are comfortable in your own skin. This self-assuredness is incredibly attractive because it signals that you don't need external validation to feel confident. Another fascinating element of synchronized attention is the way it creates a shared experience among women. When multiple women react to you in unison, it amplifies the impact of your presence. This collective dynamic often leads to subtle competition or heightened curiosity, as each woman becomes more aware of your effect on the others. To maintain this allure, it's crucial to stay composed and authentic. Women are highly attuned to authenticity, and any hint of arrogance or pretense can quickly diminish your appeal. Instead, focus on being present and engaging in a way that feels natural. This balance of confidence and humility is what truly captivates. Synchronized attention is also a reflection of your ability to influence the environment around you. Your energy sets the tone for the room, and women pick up on this almost instinctively. Whether it's the way you carry yourself, the calm confidence in your demeanor, or the quiet charisma you exude, these elements work together to create a magnetic presence that's hard to resist. This phenomenon goes beyond fleeting attraction. It's a testament to the impression you leave wherever you go. Women who respond to you with synchronized attention are acknowledging the unique qualities that make you stand out. It's not just about being noticed, it's about being remembered. In moments like these, it's important to stay true to your values. The Stoic approach encourages self-awareness and intentionality, reminding us that external admiration is fleeting. What matters most is the character you bring to every interaction. By remaining grounded and authentic, you not only enhance your appeal, but also cultivate meaningful connections. Synchronized attention is more than just a sign of attraction, it's a reflection of the energy and presence you bring into the world. By embracing this moment with grace and composure, you reinforce the qualities that make you magnetic, leaving a lasting impression that goes far beyond first impressions. Chapter 2: The Competing Compliment. When women begin vying for your attention through a series of compliments, you've reached a unique and elevated level of attraction. It's no longer about a single, isolated comment, it's a cascading series of remarks that creates an atmosphere of playful rivalry. One woman might mention how much she admires your style, another might chime in about your charming smile, and before you know it, the room feels alive with a friendly but undeniable competition. This kind of interaction is more than flattery, it's a dynamic social cue. Each compliment serves not only as a way to catch your attention, but also as a subtle signal among the women themselves. It's a way of saying, I see him, and I want him to notice me first. This interplay transforms the moment into a fascinating display of admiration and intrigue. For the Stoic-minded, these moments are an opportunity to remain grounded and self-aware. Stoics valued humility and self-control, traits that are crucial in situations like this. The goal is not to let the compliments inflate your ego or to start seeking more validation. Instead, it's about staying balanced, appreciating the admiration without becoming overly reactive. A calm, steady demeanor not only makes you appear confident, but also reinforces your sense of self-assuredness. The way you respond to these compliments matters greatly. Reacting with arrogance or dismissiveness can instantly ruin the moment, while overly enthusiastic reactions might make you seem too eager. Instead, focus on expressing genuine gratitude. A simple, heartfelt thank you, I appreciate that goes a long way. This approach not only makes you seem approachable, but also maintains the confident edge that drew their attention in the first place. What's particularly fascinating about this signal is that it often reveals more about them than it does about you. Women competing through compliments are subconsciously communicating with each other just as much as they are with you. Each compliment is a statement, not just of admiration, but of intent. They are signaling to one another, and to you, that they see you as someone worth noticing, someone who stands out from the crowd. The competing compliment scenario is also a reflection of the impact you have on the environment around you. It's a sign that your presence has created a sense of intrigue and admiration, sparking a desire to engage with you on a deeper level. This moment is a testament to your ability to leave a lasting impression, whether through your demeanor, appearance, or the way you carry yourself. One of the most important aspects of navigating this scenario is maintaining your composure. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in self-mastery, and this principle applies perfectly here. By staying calm and collected, you not only enhance your appeal, but also demonstrate that you are not easily swayed by external validation. This level of poise sets you apart and further reinforces the magnetic presence that drew their attention in the first place. It's also worth noting that the competing compliment dynamic can be playful and fun. Women often enjoy these light-hearted moments of rivalry, using them as a way to test your reaction and gauge your personality. This is where a sense of humor and wit can come into play. Responding with a light joke or a playful comment can add to the interaction, making it more memorable and enjoyable for everyone involved. For example, if one woman compliments your style and another follows up with a remark about your smile, you could respond with something like, "Wow, I feel like I've walked into a press conference. Any other questions?" This kind of playful response shows that you're engaged without taking the situation too seriously, striking the perfect balance between confidence and approachability. The competing compliment moment is also an opportunity to practice intentionality. While it's flattering to receive attention, it's important to stay true to yourself and your values. Use these interactions as a chance to connect meaningfully, rather than just soaking up admiration. This doesn't mean you have to turn the moment into a deep, philosophical conversation, but showing genuine interest in those engaging with you can leave a lasting impression. Beyond the surface-level interaction, the competing compliment reveals deeper social dynamics. It's a testament to the way people perceive and respond to confidence and charisma. Your ability to attract this kind of attention stems not just from physical appearance, but from the way you project yourself, your energy, your demeanor, and your ability to remain composed in the spotlight. This moment is also a reminder to stay humble. While it's easy to let admiration go to your head, the Stoic approach encourages a mindset of gratitude and balance. Recognize the compliments for what they are, a reflection of your impact on others, but don't let them define your self-worth. Your value lies not in the validation of others, but in the strength of your character and the authenticity of your actions. In the end, the competing compliment is a unique and rewarding experience. It's a sign that you've captured attention in a way that inspires admiration and intrigue. By responding with humility, composure, and a touch of humor, you can navigate this moment with grace and leave a lasting impression. It's a chance to embrace the spotlight without being consumed by it, to connect with others while staying true to yourself, and to embody the Stoic principles that make you stand out. This dynamic interaction is more than just a fleeting moment of flattery. It's a reflection of your ability to command attention and inspire admiration. By staying grounded and genuine, you turn this playful scenario into a meaningful exchange, reinforcing the qualities that make you truly magnetic. Chapter 3. The Group Giggle. You've seen it before, a group of women sharing a laugh, whispering among themselves, or stealing glances in your direction. It's a playful and almost theatrical moment, filled with excitement and energy. The group giggle is one of the most telling signs of collective attraction, and it holds a lot more meaning than it might initially seem. At its core, the group giggle is a social phenomenon. Women often feel more comfortable and confident expressing their interest when they're surrounded by friends. In this setting, their laughter and glances aren't random, they're calculated and deliberate. It's a way of testing the waters, seeing if you notice them, and gauging your reaction. If you've ever felt like the center of attention in such a moment, you probably were. From a Stoic perspective, this is an opportunity to practice observation and composure. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being aware of your surroundings without rushing to react. When you notice a group giggle directed at you, resist the urge to immediately approach them or seek validation. Instead, take a moment to observe the dynamic. What are they doing? Are they looking at you directly? Are their gestures or body language inviting? This is your chance to read the room and respond with intention rather than impulse. The key here is subtle acknowledgement. A confident smile, a slight nod, or even a brief moment of eye contact can speak volumes. These small, non-verbal gestures show that you've noticed their interest, but are secure enough not to chase it. Chasing or trying too hard to engage can come across as desperate, whereas maintaining your composure signals confidence and self-assurance, traits that are universally attractive. The group dynamic itself adds an interesting layer of complexity to this interaction. Women in groups often feed off each other's energy, amplifying their confidence and playfulness. This makes the giggle more than just a personal signal, it becomes a collective act of intrigue. In some cases, one or two women in the group might be more interested than others, but the collective behavior serves as a way to express that interest without making it too obvious or direct. Stoics teach us that confidence is not about being the loudest or most assertive person in the room. It's about maintaining your sense of self, no matter the situation. The group giggle is a prime opportunity to embody this principle. By staying calm and composed, you create an air of intrigue that draws them in further. You're showing that, while you've noticed their attention, you don't rely on it for your self-worth. It's also important to recognize that this playful interaction is often a test. Women in groups may intentionally laugh or whisper to see how you handle the attention. Are you flustered? Overly eager? Or do you handle it with poise and confidence? The way you react can either enhance your appeal or diminish it. A calm and self-assured demeanor will always work in your favor. Beyond the surface-level fun, the group giggle holds deeper social significance. It reflects a sense of collective admiration and curiosity about you. Whether it's your appearance, charisma, or the way you carry yourself, something about you has caught their attention. This moment is a reflection of the impression you've made, and it's worth acknowledging and appreciating. While it's tempting to immediately approach the group, doing so without reading the situation can sometimes backfire. Stoics value timing and intentional action, and this is a scenario where those principles apply. Take your time to assess whether their interest is light-hearted and playful or if it's an open invitation for interaction. If the latter, choose your moment wisely. Approach with confidence, engage with the group as a whole, and avoid singling anyone out too quickly. Engaging with a group requires finesse. A great way to approach is by introducing yourself in a friendly, relaxed manner that invites conversation without putting anyone on the spot. Humor can also be a powerful tool in this setting. A light, playful comment that ties into their laughter or glances can break the ice and create a natural segue into the conversation. The group giggle also underscores an important aspect of human connection, the power of fun and playfulness. Women often express attraction in ways that are light-hearted and joyful. By recognizing and responding to this dynamic, you show that you understand and appreciate the social nuances of the interaction. It's a moment to embrace the fun while maintaining your composure and confidence. It's worth noting that the group giggle isn't always about romantic or physical attraction. Sometimes, it's a reaction to your energy, presence, or even something you said or done. Regardless of the underlying reason, the way you handle the moment can leave a lasting impression. By staying poised and engaging in a way that's authentic and respectful, you elevate the interaction and reinforce your magnetic presence. Ultimately, the group giggle is a playful signal that highlights your ability to stand out and command attention. It's a moment that combines humor, curiosity, and social dynamics in a way that's both fun and intriguing. By responding with grace and confidence, you not only acknowledge their interest, but also showcase your ability to navigate social situations with ease. This is a moment to practice the Stoic principles of observation, composure, and intentionality. By staying grounded and embracing the interaction for what it is, you create an experience that's both enjoyable and memorable for you and for them. In the end, the group giggle is more than just laughter. It's a reflection of your irresistible appeal and the connections you have the power to create. Chapter 4: Interest Overload. When women start asking you a flurry of personal questions, it's one of the clearest signs that they're intrigued by you. This isn't just casual chit-chat, it's an intentional effort to delve into your world. They're curious about your interests, passions, and the unique qualities that make you stand out. This kind of curiosity is a hallmark of genuine interest and an attempt to establish a deeper connection. These moments often start subtly. Perhaps she asks about your favorite hobbies, the kind of music you enjoy, or your career aspirations. But as the conversation unfolds, the questions become more specific and personal. She might ask about your childhood, your goals for the future, or even your thoughts on abstract topics like philosophy or relationships. This isn't random, it's her way of peeling back the layers and uncovering the real you. From a Stoic perspective, this kind of interaction is an opportunity to practice meaningful dialogue. Stoics valued conversations that had substance and authenticity, and this is your chance to engage with purpose. When responding to her questions, aim to be thoughtful and intentional in your answers. Avoid rushing through your responses or giving overly generic replies. Instead, share insights that reflect your personality, values, and experiences. However, it's equally important not to overshare. While it's tempting to open up completely when someone shows interest, maintaining an air of mystery can be incredibly powerful. Stoicism teaches us to strike a balance, to share enough to connect, but to hold back just enough to keep others intrigued. By revealing your thoughts selectively, you create an aura of depth and intrigue that naturally draws people closer. One of the key elements of interest overload is the intensity and focus of her questions. Pay attention to how engaged she seems when you speak. Does she maintain strong eye contact? Does she listen attentively, leaning in slightly as you answer? These subtle cues often indicate that her curiosity is genuine and her interest is directed specifically toward you. At the same time, the types of questions she asks can reveal a lot about her intentions. Light-hearted questions about your favorite food or movies may indicate initial interest, while deeper questions about your aspirations, fears, or values signal a desire to connect on a more profound level. Recognizing the progression of her curiosity helps you navigate the conversation with greater awareness and confidence. Interest overload is also a reflection of your magnetic presence. Something about you, your confidence, charisma, or even your mysterious demeanor has sparked a desire in her to understand you better. This is not something you need to force or fabricate. It's a natural response to the way you carry yourself. By simply being authentic and self-assured, you create an environment where others feel compelled to know more about you. As you engage in these conversations, remember to reciprocate. While her questions are a clear sign of interest, showing curiosity about her life and thoughts is equally important. Ask her about her passions, dreams, and experiences. This not only balances the dynamic, but also demonstrates your emotional intelligence and ability to connect. Stoics also believed in the power of presence, being fully engaged in the moment. When faced with a flurry of questions, don't let your mind wander or become distracted. Focus on the conversation and the person in front of you. Active listening, thoughtful responses, and genuine engagement show that you value the interaction and respect her interest in you. Another aspect to consider is how you handle the attention. Interest overload can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially if you're not used to being the center of someone's focus. Stoicism teaches us to remain composed and grounded, regardless of external circumstances. Embrace the curiosity with gratitude and humility, recognizing it as a reflection of the positive impression you've made. It's also worth noting that the intensity of her questions often mirrors the depth of her attraction. If she's asking thoughtful and meaningful questions, it's likely because she sees something in you that she finds captivating. By responding with grace and authenticity, you validate her interest and reinforce the connection you're building. Ultimately, interest overload is a powerful indicator of attraction and a unique opportunity to deepen a connection. It's a moment to showcase not just your personality, but also your ability to engage in meaningful, dynamic conversations. By balancing thoughtful responses with a hint of mystery, you create an interaction that feels both satisfying and intriguing. These moments remind us of the importance of genuine human connection, a principle deeply valued by the Stoics. When someone is drawn to you enough to seek out your thoughts, dreams, and experiences, it's a reflection of your ability to inspire curiosity and connection. Handle these interactions with care, humility, and composure, and you'll leave an impression that lingers long after the conversation ends. Interest overload isn't just about answering questions, it's about recognizing and appreciating the unique bond that curiosity can create. By embracing these moments with authenticity and self-awareness, you align yourself with the Stoic principles of meaningful engagement and mindful presence, creating connections that are both profound and enduring. Chapter 5. The Picture Request. Imagine being at an event, surrounded by energy and people, when women repeatedly ask to take pictures with you. At first glance, it might seem like a simple, friendly gesture, but there's often more to it than meets the eye. This request isn't just about capturing a memory of the event, it's a subtle way of marking their interest and admiration for you. By asking to take a photo, they're expressing a desire to share a moment with you and preserve it as a keepsake. It's their way of saying, "I was here with him, and this moment mattered to me." This behavior is rooted in a deeper psychological need to associate themselves with someone they find intriguing, attractive, or inspiring. A photo is not merely a snapshot, it's a token of connection. For them, it's a way of extending the interaction beyond the confines of the event. The act of asking for a picture demonstrates courage, interest, and often a quiet hope that you'll notice and remember them too. From a Stoic perspective, these situations require humility and composure. Stoicism teaches us to value modesty and to avoid being swayed by flattery or external validation. When women approach you with picture requests, it's essential to handle the attention gracefully. Acknowledge their interest with kindness and respect, but don't let it inflate your ego or alter your behavior. The key is to remain grounded and authentic, treating each request as an opportunity to leave a positive impression without appearing overly indulgent or dismissive. There's an art to handling these moments effectively. While it's important to be approachable and accommodating, you should also maintain a balance between warmth and reserve. If you respond with genuine interest and a calm demeanor, you'll not only make them feel valued, but also reinforce your own confidence and self-assuredness. A simple smile, a gracious nod, and a few kind words can turn what might seem like a fleeting interaction into a memorable experience for both of you. It's also worth considering the unspoken dynamics of the picture request. Women often use this gesture as a way to test your character and charisma. Are you approachable? Are you someone who exudes confidence without arrogance? These subtle assessments play a significant role in their overall impression of you. By responding with poise and a sense of balance, you showcase qualities that are both attractive and admirable. The picture request is not just about admiration, it's a sign of attraction and a desire to be associated with you. It highlights the impression you've made and your ability to stand out in a crowd. Whether it's your charisma, appearance, or the energy you bring to the event, something about you has captured their attention. Recognizing this is important, not for the sake of vanity, but as a reminder of the impact you have on those around you. However, it's crucial not to overinterpret or misuse these moments. While the picture request is often a sign of admiration, it doesn't necessarily indicate deeper intentions. Approach it with humility and an open mind, focusing on the positive connection rather than assigning it undue significance. This perspective aligns with the Stoic principle of not becoming overly attached to external affirmations. At the same time, these interactions are opportunities to practice gratitude and mindfulness. When someone asks to take a picture with you, they're expressing appreciation for your presence and the impression you've made. Responding with grace and kindness reflects not only your character but also your understanding of the importance of human connection. The lasting impact of these moments often goes beyond the photo itself. The way you handle the interaction leaves an impression that stays with them long after the event is over. Were you approachable and kind? Did you make them feel valued without compromising your own integrity? These are the questions that define the experience for them and, in turn, shape their perception of you. Ultimately, the picture request is a powerful reminder of your ability to inspire admiration and connection. It's a testament to the impression you've made and the magnetic qualities that draw people toward you. By handling these moments with humility, composure, and a touch of charm, you not only elevate their experience, but also reinforce your own sense of confidence and self-awareness. In the grander scheme of things, these interactions are small yet meaningful exchanges that reflect the principles of Stoicism, modesty, self-control, and the recognition of the shared human experience. When you embrace the picture request as an opportunity to connect and leave a positive impression, you embody the qualities of a true Stoic, someone who values presence, integrity, and the quiet power of making others feel seen and appreciated. Chapter 6. Consistent flirting. When women repeatedly engage in playful teasing, flirty comments, or subtle gestures like brushing their hair back while speaking to you, it's a strong and deliberate signal of attraction. These behaviors are not random, they're carefully chosen actions designed to spark a connection and gauge your response. This kind of consistent flirting is a form of communication that blends humor, subtlety, and intrigue to create an engaging dynamic. The art of consistent flirting is rooted in psychology. For women, these gestures are not just about having fun, they serve as a way to test compatibility, emotional intelligence, and how well you can respond to their energy. Whether it's a sly joke, a playful nudge, or an intentional moment of eye contact, every move carries meaning. It's a language that's easy to miss if you're not paying attention, but once you understand it, it opens up a world of connection. From a Stoic perspective, consistent flirting is a prime opportunity to practice composure and self-awareness. Stoicism teaches that you should approach every situation with a calm and grounded mindset, focusing on what you can control and letting go of unnecessary anxieties. When faced with consistent flirting, your role is not to overanalyze or become overly eager, but to remain composed, confident, and fully present in the moment. By doing so, you project an air of assurance that women find deeply attractive. The key to responding to consistent flirting lies in matching the energy without overstepping boundaries. Playfulness is the foundation of this interaction, so it's important to engage with humor, lightheartedness, and wit. For example, if she teases you about something, respond with a clever comeback that shows you're sharp and unshaken. This back-and-forth banter creates a sense of rapport, making the interaction enjoyable and memorable for both of you. However, flirting is not about trying to win or dominate the interaction. The moment you turn it into a competition, you lose the essence of what makes it special. Instead, see it as a shared experience, an opportunity to connect, laugh, and enjoy each other's company. When you focus on the moment rather than the outcome, you create a natural and effortless chemistry that draws her in even more. Consistent flirting is, at its core, a dance. It's a rhythm of give and take, where each person contributes to the energy of the interaction. Women who consistently flirt with you are signaling their interest in a way that's engaging and fun. They want to see how you respond, if you can keep up with their playfulness while remaining composed and self-assured. This balance is what makes flirting so captivating. It's a test of compatibility wrapped in humor and charm. The Stoic approach to flirting is not about suppressing emotions, but about managing them wisely. When you're faced with consistent flirting, it's easy to get carried away by excitement or nervousness. But a Stoic remains grounded, choosing responses that reflect confidence and integrity. This doesn't mean being cold or aloof. It means being intentional with your words and actions, ensuring that you're both respectful and engaging. Humor plays a crucial role in consistent flirting. Laughter is a universal language of connection, and being able to make a woman laugh is one of the most effective ways to build rapport. When she consistently flirts with you, she's inviting you to share in the joy of the moment. By responding with humor, you create a positive and enjoyable interaction that leaves a lasting impression. It's also important to recognize the underlying message of consistent flirting. She's drawn to you. This behavior reflects her interest in getting closer, understanding you better, and exploring the potential for a deeper connection. By acknowledging and appreciating this interest, you not only validate her efforts, but also reinforce the dynamic that makes flirting so enjoyable. Finally, consistent flirting is a sign that you're drawing her in effortlessly. This is not something that can be forced, it's a reflection of your natural charisma, confidence, and ability to create meaningful connections. When you recognize consistent flirting for what it is, you can engage with it in a way that feels authentic and fulfilling, both for you and for her. In the end, consistent flirting is more than just playful banter, it's a gateway to understanding and connection. By embracing it with the right mindset, you align yourself with the principles of Stoicism, composure, self-awareness, and genuine engagement. And in doing so, you enhance your ability to connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level, making every interaction an opportunity to shine. Chapter 7: The Hair Flip and Glance. The classic hair flip and glance is one of the oldest, most reliable, and universally recognized signals of attraction. This seemingly simple gesture has been used for generations as a subtle yet powerful way for women to draw attention to themselves and gauge whether someone is noticing them. It's not just about vanity, it's about testing the waters, a playful and subconscious method to see if their presence is impactful enough to capture your attention. From a Stoic perspective, observation is a skill worth mastering. Stoics believed that by remaining calm and aware of your surroundings, you could better understand not only the world, but also the intentions of those around you. This principle applies perfectly here. When you notice a woman flipping her hair and stealing glances at you, it's an opportunity to practice mindfulness and controlled response. Instead of reacting impulsively, acknowledge the gesture subtly. A confident smile or a brief yet meaningful moment of eye contact can convey a powerful message. These small, deliberate actions demonstrate your awareness and self-assuredness. The hair flip and glance aren't just about physical attraction, they carry a deeper psychological element. It's a subconscious way of inviting interaction, creating a moment of connection without words. By recognizing and responding to it with calm confidence, you communicate that you're perceptive and attuned to her interest. At the same time, you're showing that you're not overly reactive or easily swayed, which enhances your appeal. The beauty of this signal lies in its subtlety. It's not an overt gesture, but a quiet, almost instinctive act that speaks volumes. Women often use it as a way to highlight their femininity and charm, drawing attention to their natural beauty. When you respond appropriately, you validate the effort in a way that feels natural and unforced. This kind of interaction sets the stage for mutual respect and intrigue, fostering a dynamic that feels effortless yet engaging. In these moments, it's important to stay grounded in your confidence. Avoid overanalyzing or reading too much into the gesture. While the hair flip and glance can be a sign of interest, it's not a guarantee of deeper intentions. Approach it with a balanced mindset, acknowledge it without letting it dictate your behavior. This balance between awareness and restraint is key to maintaining your composure and magnetic presence. The hair flip and glance also remind us of the importance of nonverbal communication in attraction. So much of what we express happens without words, through body language, facial expressions, and gestures. By tuning into these signals, you become more adept at understanding and connecting with others on a deeper level. It's a skill that serves you not only in romantic situations, but in all areas of life, from friendships to professional relationships. Ultimately, the way you respond to the hair flip and glance reveals a lot about your character. Are you someone who notices and appreciates subtle gestures? Do you respond with confidence and grace, or do you react impulsively and overstep boundaries? The key is to strike a balance, be attentive but not overbearing, confident but not arrogant. This measured response not only enhances your appeal, but also leaves a lasting impression. In the end, the hair flip and glance is more than just a flirtatious act. It's a microcosm of human interaction, a delicate dance of signals and responses that can open the door to meaningful connections. By mastering the art of observing and responding to these moments, you align yourself with the Stoic principles of self-awareness, confidence, and composure. And in doing so, you position yourself as someone who understands the intricacies of attraction and connection, making you all the more intriguing and desirable. The signals women send when they're attracted to you are often subtle, but when you know what to look for, they're impossible to miss. By embodying the principles of Stoicism, confidence, composure, and intentionality, you not only become more aware of these signs, but also elevate your overall presence. If you've experienced any of these signals or want to share your story, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into attraction and relationships. These subtle gestures are your roadmap to understanding what makes you sexually irresistible and how to amplify it effortlessly.